You may have from reading three readings everyone, yeah, even four, the psalm. Aaron refer to life over against death. You know the readings here? Life over against death. Come on, read this way, Maharinga. Now, Isaiah 51, verses 9 to 11. Lord, here you had a prophet Isaiah, and we call it Israel, to live with joy and happiness over against grief and sorrow. Because time here, when Isaiah may write, we have talked about here, in a situation or in a time when Israel had been exiled in Babylon. And exile, no longer the you mean a feeling here, it's not so sweet home do you mean. We never felt exile, what is inside, the core of it. It was pain and suffering. To be under somebody else's care. To be somebody else ruling. In exile. Why exile? Exile. Plan of God or no, but the truth is, when you are against the word, you will receive it. Consequence will have. Consequence blow God. Disobey word blow God. Or commands blow God. Exile. I'm not sorry. But here, as I said, 10 months after exile, he was a man pressing. Was a man in prison. So it's always pain, there's always grief, there's always sorrow in that situation. But in here, Isaiah has to give a word of encouragement. He said, awake, awake. No lose God. No lose hope. Awake, awake. I'm not word last time you should go here. Awake, awake. And awake is an encouraging word, not discouraging word. Because you understand, when you be dying, you discourage too much. When exile over there, but discourage too much, it's right. But here again, in this situation, standing for God, as I say, awake, awake. Don't live in sorrow. Don't live in pain. But be assured, I will let you back in life. Not to Isaiah, good for God. Amen. So there are times that comes in that. There are times back looking in the car. There are times that when things are hard, we forget the other end. And we fall asleep. Indeed. We lost, we pay when they tell you. It's very painful. You remember, imagine the way you suffer, or plenty. But really directly with him, it's very painful. The greatest maker of pain is death. Plan something with some swallow him, over. And here, as I have what you give assurance, wait, wait. God will rescue you. If you have come. Then, epistle reading, you may have it here, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 50 to 58. Him highlight him now, power blow God over them death. You may have it for Paul. Paul is a great encourager, great man for holy man. No. He's encouraging in time of himself. So that, him telling us say, the power will change the physical form of a believer to spiritual form. We live in this world in our mortal being. But then Paul says, the mortals will change into what is immortal. Who now by doing? Jesus Christ, who was raised from the dead. I'm not strong like you. Resurrection. So you may run, you may stop from water, we have mortal bodies. Not mortal, But when Christ comes the second time or the last time, we will all be transformed from mortality to immortality. And meaning righteousness now, from evil to righteousness, from bad to good, at the coming of Jesus Christ as the last day. So, what is a faith to hold up? It's not a thing to read. It's a thing to hold. It's a faith to hold. It is a knowledge to hold. It is a study to hold as Christians. If you look no good here, no eyebrow God. For you all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I don't know you. No one is righteous. But assurance is here. When Christ returns, He will change the mortal into immortality, the unrighteous to righteousness. Not Christ will do that. I'm happy to be a Christian. I'm happy to be a Christian. So you are. But you be a Christian when you had a message also. I'm that Krishna. Oh, go on. Then Brother John, look at the reading. He had the same sentiment himself. Here, the writer John refers to the resurrection or the raising up of Lazarus. Lazarus died finished. Here, John, him writing, trying to mention him here, the power of the resurrection is in Jesus Christ. So that whoever believes in Jesus will also be restored. I'm not sure what I'm here. So that Lazarus died, Jesus died. What difference will the world? Do they not die? What is the difference between these two, Jesus and Lazarus in there? Lazarus died, rise again, then die more. Jesus how? Jesus died, buried, Good Friday, resurrected on Easter Day, and die more. So he has life eternal. He should not die more. You hear him no hear what you're then trying to hide it for you. So that then meeting with his mother, sister, below Lazarus, Jesus, him tell him, mother. Him looks at the heart of mother pregnant. But him looks at it too, faith no mother, him strong at that time, no matter then him start. And him ask him, mother not to first time, master, suppose you stop blowing finish. I think my brother will die. But I know who you are. You can do anything you want them. So you ask him, make me. But then that faith is a question now, in the end. When Jesus said, yes, Lazarus will die. I'm sure I will come back to Lazarus. But remember, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even though he dies. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die. Therefore then, Jesus had raised a question to Martha about the words on him being the resurrection and the life. So do you believe this? He asked Martha. Martha gave a good answer and said, yes, I have come back to your life the last day. But no man, there ain't no question about Jesus. Now, not last day. Now Jesus can do the resurrection, not wait for the last day for resurrection. No, Jesus try to put it right this one, Martha. Sorry, one. So that, if I can say, the person for whom we say prayers this morning, and require means say prayers for the person who dies. And not require minimum. And say prayers for the person, not person who is late and always finish to go on the ground, no. The person who is resurrected. Not require, you require minimum. Requirements. So for the person whom we say prayers this morning, is a man of strong faith in Jesus. His entire following is a servant of God, grounded on faith. His wisdom, his intelligence, his life and character are based on the faith that Jesus is the power over all powers, even death. Jesus is the powerful power. To him, believing in Jesus is a power to faith. Is a power to fight. Believing in Jesus. I'm not power to fight over an evil and death. For him, the most powerful tool long fighting. Faith. That's for him. Family, the service that is rendered. He will make an example of the power of faith that he got. He had as a father of the brotherhood. He will go for funeral and bury him one Baltasio, one Tokoblomi, John Selwyn Totobere. And I'm not bury him. And the home Ibrahim na him reflected who na him. Lo standing Ibrahim waiting for him. Hemi tali mo sem. Tali mi siki imi trahat tumas mo lagi. Baik kalau dokter pemersen. Baik kalau custom hila buat take mo herbs ang sabon lan tu. Ini kalau kita Imi ko aske mo tasyo tamam po preto. Puhili. Hindi. And he said, everything you go for healing niya. Bayo sikin mo. And he said, death is everlasting healing. Come on. Healing mo dahil. Professor David, death is eternal healing. Paano ito ka-mention mo, tanda? Sige, remind mo. Eternal healing na. Death. Sa ko lang yung frightened man. Ano sa ko sa progress ko? Frightened. But behold, it is not. So that, as I've said, I repeat, death must be seen as a everlasting healing. We'll never run to doctors again, not to custom heal again, not to go to other people for healing again. A person is healed forever in death. So why? Look at death very negatively. Because it is a road to life. We must accept the fact that when there is no pain in death, there is no gain in life. In the same way, when there is no death in life, there is no resurrection in life. Life only comes because there was resurrection. So be positive in your thinking about it when these experiences come. This is the theology of the person we are waiting for. What is theology about that? Lady Mary naman telling me story. Just before them come here, few days before them come here. The rest of our questions now, what is the greatest painkiller? Tapos give me mercenosi. No. What do you want? The greatest painkiller is death. Painkiller yun. May pilso mo, painkiller ka. Ano ba na pilso na? Painkiller tayo na, pues manimitigil yung pagkunin. So I would like to say, late Bishop, Archbishop David Gunay is a positive person, a positive thinker. In every situation, in every circumstance, whether pain or good, he is always a positive thinker. And moves positively in life. That's why he says so those who want to talk with anymore. Everlasting death, everlasting healing, and painkiller. That. Sudah kalau mau ketawa-tawa, intinya teori sebelum every victim believe Lord. So that of course, we will tell him too, he's a man of integrity. He lives what his words. He lives his own words. He's always honest in what he says and believes. When telling you, I blow straight or ear blow straight, what do you think you're not straight? Honest money, man. At time because he started blowing very smoke. Smoke cigarette. Kalau ditimpa, smoke no good. Kalau yang baik itu, kalau yang keluar. Itulah smoke, man. Smoke belum doki. Itulah dah. What he believes, baik tadi straight lah. Kalau baik itu, man. Kalau election belum bisa succeed ini lot. Thanks, ya. Kalau nak lukis. So he was Archbishop, chairman of the program. And I asked him, he was a campaign over before we started electoral politics. Kami semua di kota. Bukan biri federal, no rara na wala sip-sip. Istama sip-sip na mata annual kami host IT. Kami namin tatalo very proudly. And the service na mami have tagyo lo mi good ko ba de matawa. Mayutu yuralo lo tapis ka lo kwale. Hindi ma. Yuralo mo lo kiti. May yuna wan pala yuralo mo lo patis ka lo kwale. Man ready for life break for. Very much. What time had for going go back to Papa God something? That's very something. You something what time back? Me when you talk to number 2. You know what? You hear what? You go just go Wednesday. Then Thursday. And you want to go back to place go in Okea. When you go to Friday, then Saturday we come back to the hospital more. And come to Friday alone, yeah? And come pass out. Next day, you can come back. No more. When you read them, I'm very young. You may read it. When you into a time, Baba, you may die. My brothers and sisters, like him. You take him because you like his ways, yeah? Can't have an attitude as a leader, and at the same time as a Christian. As a father. Me, you want to say, like him, we must be ready for our own day as it comes.